Next up, we got NHL 22 overhead gameplay. First look, they got they had a whole 27-minute what's the one for the whole 27-minute like video, you know what I'm saying, the NHL posted. But we got Nasher here, you feel me? He cut it down for us, you know what I'm saying? So we got an 8-minute video, a little 8-minute video, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nasher. Y'all, I think a lot of you guys know who Nasher is. He's the GoPro guy, you feel me? Great GoPro player. But hey, man, let's see what it is time.
It's of uncut NHL 22 gameplay. We're gonna break it all down here. Big thanks to the EA.
Hey, and I want to say, we gonna go back. We gonna get back to streaming. All right, I was streaming. When I was at home before I came to college, I was streaming a lot at home. But we went back to streaming. If y'all haven't noticed, my roommate left. You know what I'm saying? I have a room to myself now. So yeah, I can stream whenever I want. You know what I'm saying? I gotta worry about him. You feel me? You ain't gotta worry about him walking in the door no more. You feel me? I know y'all be seeing him just walk in the. If y'all seen it, he just walks in. You know what I'm saying? I be making a video. He just walk in the background. You feel me? So y'all don't have to worry about that. I'm gonna try to set up like a stream schedule or something like that. I'm gonna stream NHL 22 or in whatever games I want me to play. What do I see though?
If you missed it, EA dropped the bomb and finally gave us what we've been asking for all along. What the gameplay trailer probably should have been. It's full uncut gameplay.
Ooh,
now I know some of you guys probably don't have time or don't want to watch the full video, so I'm going to give you the short and sweet version. All of the features and the new animations that we see in this new video. Without further ado, let's get into this thing. The first thing that you'll notice is, of course, the graphics with the updated Frostbite engine. To be honest, the graphics actually do look good. In the gameplay trailer that we saw last month, it looked a little rough around the edges. You could say it looked very similar to NHL 21, but seeing this uncut...
Bro, this bitch look cold. Oh my god. Bro, I want to play this right now, bro. This looks so sweet, bro. Oh my god, bro. I cannot wait to play this game, bro.
It's nice to see those little details added in. You can definitely see the graphic upgrades when it comes to the cutscenes, the celebrations, and the new AR. I've personally never been a huge graphics guy. I'm more so focused on the gameplay, but of course it's good to see that we are heading in the right direction here on the next generation console. Now let's go ahead and dive into the actual gameplay, and the first thing that I want to address is probably the biggest complaint from all of NHL 21 last year, and that is the passing and the cross-crease goals. To say the least, last year was very frustrating. I remember the first week that the game came out, I posted a tweet about cross-crease goals, about how overpowered they were, and it never changed throughout the entire year. When you look at cross-crease goals, it's a combination of two things, right? The first one being the intercepts, and this year they have made massive progress when it comes to that. Quite a few different intercept animations.
See, the only thing about that though is like you don't want to make it. I understand what they're saying, but you don't want to make it like super. Just if you pass it cross crease and my dude is on the other side and the dude is like, look at this right here. The dude is standing right here. This would be a steal because this is a bad pass. He's standing right here, bro. This is a bad pass, bro. This should be a steal. So you don't want to make it so like so hard for you to steal at all. You know what I'm saying? It should be a balance. That's all I feel like.
Intercept animations have been added to the game, so as the puck comes across the middle, it's not simply an intercept or a puck gets through. There's one-handed breakups. You can poke the puck away. You can go down to a knee and collect it with your skate. There's endless possibilities on how you can pick.
So that's what I was saying.
Video, you really only see two clear cross-crease goals. For the most part, pucks are simply not making it through the middle of the ice. When you're playing an actual hockey game, you can't just force pucks through four bodies in front. Now, the one exception that I'm curious to see more of is the X Factor. So if you look at a guy like Draisaitl, he's got the tape-to-tape X Factor. That gets you that...
Bro, this dude name is Draisaitl. That's what you said? I thought his name was Dre is Atlanta. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I thought that said ATL, bro. I know it wasn't literally Atlanta, but I just made it ATL, because actually I know a YouTuber that say something like a name. This is ATL, so I just like put it together. Bro, that is hilarious, bro. His name is Jayus. What his name was? Jayus what?
Sauce, which has in front. Now the one exception that I'm curious to see more of is the X Factor. So if you look at a guy like Draisaitl, he's got the
Draisaitl
X Factor. That gets you that auto sauce, which has been removed from the game.
Oh, that was
by
nice.
the way. Most players not going to have the ability to automatically sauce the puck, which is nice. But those with certain X Factors will be able to do that, and will also
you should be able to
find
freaking
those small spots on the ice to force those passes through. So will that be overpowered? That remains to be seen. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how the passing looks in this gameplay. If you guys had the chance to play the beta, it is very tough. So the passes and the accuracy of the passes are determined on how you make them. For example, if you make a behind-the-back, no-look pass, that one's going to go nowhere near where you're aiming. Whereas if
McDavid.
you make a tape, you're holding it in front of you, direct pass, that is more likely to go well. During the beta, I did notice some issues with receiving the puck, so pucks would come to your stick and just bounce away, even when it was right on the tape. But in this gameplay, it looks like that has been fixed. At least they didn't show any of that. But of course, EA is cherry-picking the gameplay, so we'll just have to wait and see. Next up, let's talk about new animations in the game. Now, we already mentioned the intercepts, the puck pickups. Those are a little bit different. But I think some of the biggest changes that you'll see is in the shot blocking, the tips and deflections in front of the net, and the puck protection. My personal favorites are some of these shot blocks. These look like absolute madness. So they added in physics where if you are moving full speed, then you lay out into the dive to block a shot, your body actually goes with you. The momentum goes with you.
Ooh, that was sweet.
Getting back up and going up the ice. Along with that, you also have different variations of shot blocks, so it's not just going out.
Oh.
You can also go down to one knee. Sometimes you go down to two knees, depending on the
Okay.
situation.
Oh, he stole after that?
Different shot blocks come up. Protecting the puck is looking pretty similar to last year. It looks like it's going to be good in the corners. As you hold out that puck with one hand on your stick, you can use that other hand, and then with the new stick physics, if they go for a stick lift or if they go for a poke check, you can actually use that hand and block them to the side. And lastly, one of the more frequent goals that we saw in this gameplay is the tip and the deflection. So in front of the net, especially if you have those X Factor players that are built to get these deflections, you're going to be scoring a lot of goals that way, it looks like. So they'll bat the puck down.
Oh, I didn't even see it. He batted it. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. That's sweet.
Scoring a lot of goals that
He batted it. Oh, I didn't even see that. I thought he just straight slash at it.
Or upwards, depending on where it is, if they want to go low, if they want to go high. I don't know if that's going to be aimable, so if we're playing ESHL and I'm sitting in front of the net, can I decide where those deflections are going to go? It's tough to tell, but certainly it does look better than last year, and a lot of goals are being scored too. One of the biggest complaints about the NHL franchise as a whole is the player differentiation. It feels like you can't tell the difference between Connor McDavid out there and a fourth line grinder. Well, this is something it looks like they're really trying to address here in NHL 22. So of course we have X Factors, which we dove into in previous videos. If you haven't seen that, go and check it out. Different abilities, different situations will make those top of the top players seem even better than they already are. But in this gameplay, we can see a couple good situations.
Oh yeah, Connor McFlash. Oh, Connor McFlash out here looking like Flash. Oh shit.
Will make those top players seem even better than they already are. But in this gameplay, we can see a couple good situations.
Bro.
McDavid finally looking like McDavid. He's bursting up the middle. You can see it. His X Factor pops up. A combination of the ratings, the X Factor, all that coming together to finally give him a well-deserved breakaway. It is kind of a tough balance for EA. How much do you want these X Factors to actually impact the game? There is a clip of Austin Matthews going for his toe drag shot, and it does go wide. So it doesn't look like it's going to be completely overpowered.
Which it shouldn't be overpowered.
But you don't want them to break the game.
Right.
It is a very tough balance, but from what we can see in this,
they gotta be just the EA not new to this because they have it in Madden. You know what I'm saying? They're definitely not new to this. So they should. It might take a year or two to balance it out, but
decent. But that remains to be seen. Last but definitely not least, probably the most important part of the actual gameplay, and that is how the goals are scored. So what I'm gonna do during this section is I'm just gonna toss up all of the different goals that we saw throughout this 27-minute video, and I want you guys to be the judge. I mean, it's hard to be worse than last year where literally 90% of goals were cross creases being forced through the middle, but at least in this video, of course it is handpicked by EA, we do see some dangles, we see some snipes, there's some low rebound shots, lots of deflections goals, like I mentioned earlier, but a good variety nonetheless. And when we're talking about hockey, I mean, that's how it is, right? A variety of goals should be going in. You shouldn't have to resort to one play over and over again. And from what we
which I was doing, hey, on NHL 21, it's my last time pausing. On NHL 21, I was literally, call me the one-timer, man. That's all I did.
In
Literally.
this video, it looks decent. But again, I want you guys to be the judge. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of the variety of goals being scored. Also, let me know what you think about the gameplay in general. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Looking forward to it? Looks the same as NHL 21? Whatever you think, let me know down there. That will about sum up what I saw here in this 27-minute uncut gameplay. If you guys do want to go see the full video,
hey, man, y'all tell me what you think about the game, man. I feel like it's going to be a dub. You know what I'm saying? We going to grind this year. You know, I'm ready to grind the game. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Comment on me yet too next, man. Follow me on Instagram for our most active at. We're going to grind at 10K, man. I'm out.